forest trail of Rohan Harita. Let's embark on a journey where you have modern living infused with natural beauty. Let's see what it is like to have homes that are surrounded by trees. Let's go. This is a land parcel of 8.5 acres, and this land is of particular interest to us because of the green foliage, the dense coverage of trees that it offers, and we decided to use this as the USP of the project. In fact, we've retained maximum number of trees that are already existing over here, and we've carved out your buildings and your amenities amidst this green cover, amidst these trees. Talking about, the diverse species of the trees, you've got a mix of medicinal, flowering, fruiting, and, various evergreen and deciduous trees. You've got a coconut tree, there are mango trees, you have the ashoka, chandan, neem. You've got a variety of fruiting trees like guava, jambul, papaya, and a lot of other trees that we will explore as we move ahead on this, forest trail. And in fact, there are small nameplates, there are, tags that we've attached to these trees that will help you identify the names of the trees that are present over here. These trees that I was talking about are all native to the Indian climate, and so naturally they thrive very well in the weather conditions that are prevalent here. And imagine living in a place which is surrounded by so much of greenery. The experience that you will encounter through every season, through summer, winter, autumn, is going to be a different journey altogether. Visualize yourself waking up to the chirping of birds early in the morning, touching the different types of leaves, getting your hands dirty in the mud, inhaling fresh air, clean air, which is currently rare in the given scenarios in the outside world. It's almost like you're in the middle of a sensory garden where all of your senses are stimulated. Now this current stretch that you see here, where we currently have the engineering makeshift site office, this is eventually going to be demolished, and we will have a tea pavilion and an art studio which will be a part of this place. This is exactly where the recreational cove of Rohan Harita begins, and exactly opposite to it you have the different water bodies and the swimming pools in an open space. So this is where we have all of your swimming pools. It is not just one pool in particular, but you have a variety of different pools. For instance, there is a dipping pool over here, and right in front of it there's going to be a kids pool and a family pool with sun lounge decks in the middle of this green canopy. So the dipping pool is for all of our senior citizens. Let's say, probably they're not going to be able to come down and swim, but for them to experience this entire pleasant, serene view, there is a small dipping pool wherein, they can come down, sit down and dip their feet in the water. And imagine you are at the sit-outs, you're reading a book or probably chilling in the pool. This is the view and the ambience that you get to experience here. There are two major green covers that are a part of this land parcel. The one that we're currently standing in, the one that we call the recreational cove, and then I'm going to take you ahead to the next green cover which is right in front of you, the place that we call the forest cove and the cultural cove. This excavation that you see over here is the excavation for Tower D. So Tower D will be erected at this very place. However, to keep the connectivity between these two green covers intact, we've very thoughtfully created a double height elevation under Tower D by eliminating a few apartments from the ground, first and the second floor. So there's almost a 500-meter green expanse which is created. A through and through view of both of these green covers is seamlessly integrated into one. Let's head over to the other side. We are onto the other side of the green cover, which is a bit denser than where we were standing previously, and we've got two major sections of the ground level amenities planned here, which is the cultural cove and the forest cove. Now the cultural cove has an array of unique amenities, like you have a half basketball court in the middle of a forest-like setting. You have a multifunctional lawn for various festivals like Navaratri, Ganpati. You have an open-air amphitheater and lily ponds with seating sunken alcoves in the middle of it, all surrounded by sensory gardens. So to sum it up in a nutshell, the cultural cove is a meet and greet spot. It is an activity hub, a place for social interaction with your neighbors and the nature. Let's take a walk through the woods as we explore the forest cove. The forest cove is also a very interesting spot. You have a multitude of amenities over here. So we've designed this very interesting elevated canopy walk in the middle of a forest-like setting, which becomes a bird watching spot. It becomes a learning center for the little ones where they interact with nature. They're surrounded by the dense foliage. So this is a very interesting walking experience that we've created here at Rohan Harita. In addition to that, there is a music park here for the little kids wherein they can come down with their friends and play musical instruments that are inspired by nature. You have a xylophone, wind chimes, babble drums, congos. So from a very early age, kids are drawn towards music and they learn playing music over here. And for anyone who's interested in yoga and meditation, you can come down here wherein there are going to be timber decks as seatings in the middle of this beautiful forested-like ambience, and you can come down and perform your morning activities over here. So there's a very holistic environment that we've created here at Rohan Harita, where there's a space for every age group, every individual, catering to diverse needs, interests and passions. It's a place where you live, work and play. I hope I was able to give you a visual experience of what this place has to offer. But to experience the magic yourself, you should definitely come pay a visit to Rohan Harita at Tathawade.